go into that.
Hey guys, on this week's episode of
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And welcome to 2K Sports and the NBA. Taking a look at Boston. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1. The series.
Yeah, and the goal now is just win this game and make it a best-of-3 series and gain the momentum back for yourselves. They already know they'll need to win at least one more game on the road, which is going to be tough enough. So win tonight, make your job a little bit easier.
Steve, it definitely would be a long shot. I mean, the stakes really could not be higher for him. We'll see how that pressure affects him.
So the next starting five. A Prodigy in at center. LeBron James is out there with Gordon, and it's Adams in at the 2. On defense, Brooklyn, they won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Claxton. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
And down it goes. Three-pointer falls in from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 5 points so far. Flanders. Aldridge. is covering. Claxton, James covering. They get it back. Chapman laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Passes to the Prodigy. From deep three-point range. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Flanders. Aldridge is covering. There's the pick. Here's Shays. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
The pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. As for the mood of the team coming into this crucial game, he said they're loose, but not so loose that they don't know how important this game is to us. He predicted this would be a statement game for them. Let's see what kind of statement they deliver, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. So it's Boston now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Lays it in without an inch of room around it.
Really getting after it on the offensive boards, adding to his early total with that putback.
Pass to the Prodigy. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Celtics trail by 3. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They set the pick. West against Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Flanders. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Nets leading by 3. Aldridge, the pass to the Prodigy. Back to Aldridge. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 9. To the inside. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. The pass to Chapman. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's the Prodigy. Shot from the wing. Cannot hit. West against Aldridge. Puts up the baby hook. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's the Prodigy. And fouls called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Looking at the game for the Prodigy, he's already got 9 points. And from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
So both teams changing it up here.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
1:37 left here in the first quarter. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holt. That drops.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Here's the Prodigy after the basket by Boston. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. The Prodigy's got 13 points. 1:03 left in the first. Here's Cato. Misses the 3. The Nets with the lead. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Holt. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Here's the Prodigy. Drills it from outside. The Prodigy's got 16 points.
That's a great start for him, hitting 75% from the field on 8 attempts. For those of you that are struggling with math, he's 6 of 8.
Here's Claxton, and he overshot that one, missing. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Brooklyn ahead, up 4. And Wilt.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Boston Celtics go on the road to battle the Brooklyn.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. Making substitutions here. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. There's the screen. The dish to Green. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
He probably tried to do a little too much there. That was good defense.
So for Brooklyn now, the Prodigy, he's in at center. Gordon out there with LeBron James, and it's Aldridge in at the point. Tries it from 19, and a wide open look for James. And no good, and a chance to take the lead. The Celtics with the lead. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Hi, Kevin. The Prodigy in their last time out against the Celtics really lit up the floor. He had 46 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Tries again. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Gordon.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Pass to Holt. The feed now to Green. Pass to Holt. High post shot. Rebound by the Prodigy.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Aldridge, the pass to the Prodigy. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Aldridge misses. Here's the Prodigy. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Boston making a switch here, and it's tied up with that one.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
30 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Shays, and he dumps it down.
Now, that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but, Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often and be more aggressive.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Flanders. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half ended.
Hi, Kevin. A soft.
Okay, fellas, listen. I like the position we're in. Let's go over what we can do.
And we're we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
And for Brooklyn, the Prodigy in its center. LeBron James is out there with Gordon, and it's Aldridge in at the point. Here's the screen. It's West with the drive. Rebounded by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got his 5th rebound in this one. James, the pass to the Prodigy. Here's Gordon. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Gordon's got his second bucket.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Shades defended by Gordon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Flanders. Rejected by Aldridge. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. LeBron dishes to Adams. Over to the wing. Left side, Gordon. It's stolen by West. Down low, here's Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by West.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Here's the Prodigy. From outside, off the mark.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
The 3, good. The Prodigy's got 21 in the game.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Trying his luck deep, and that one's good. 5 points in the game.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Back to Aldridge. The pass to the Prodigy. Dishes it to Aldridge. 3-pointer. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
The poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Flanders. Aldridge is covering. Cuts off the pass. Gordon with it. Feeds to Aldridge. Adams outside. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to the Prodigy. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He's been wayward and just off on him about everything he's put up in this period.
It's stolen by Adams. James outside. From deep. The shot's good from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 6 in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now that we have a moment, let's see who the best passing teams were in the regular season. The net second.
You know,
All right, you're up.
Celtics trail by 5. Pass to De La Rosa. Off the left rim and out. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Nets. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Claxton. And he gets it to go. He has 7. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the screen. Here's the prodigy. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Here's Cato. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Here's the prodigy. It's off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets out in front. They lead by a bucket. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. Hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. The prodigy, he's in at center. LeBron James is out there with Adams, and it's Watkins in at the 4. Clock at 6. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And there's the pass to the prodigy. From deep three-point range, the shot misses.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
They set the pick. Misses off the right eye.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Kicks it to West. And stolen by Aldridge. Adams outside. Aldridge, the pass to the prodigy. And the Nets miss again. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
Clock is at 3 to take the lead. Here's Chapman, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Boston making a switch here. Green's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Gordon's checked in. Aldridge, the pass to the prodigy. He feeds it to Gordon. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Gordon's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Not sure how he got that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to take the shot.
Pass to Chapman. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Gordon with a screen on Green. Here's the prodigy, and he comes off the screen and slams it through. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
And I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Here's Flanders, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Tell you what, he's been zeroed in on the hoop all quarter long, making big shots.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Aldridge, the pass to the prodigy. Back to Aldridge. LeBron kicks to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the prodigy. Off target with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
West, and it's Boston with another.
West.
The Celtics
and win
The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's the prodigy. Rebound, Boston.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Rest outside. Celtics passing it around. Lock at 6. Here's Flanders. The shot's good on the assist by West.
Looks like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Aldridge, the pass to the product. There's the pick. Off the pick. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
He hits both from the stripe.
He just has such a great rhythm at the line, whether it's with a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance like it is now.
Pass to West. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Here's the prodigy. Off the pick. Oh!
Power punch right there.
Great.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during that break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
What a difference in this crowd right now, Clark.
Yeah, they're breathless, nervous, and quiet.
Yep.
Wow.
It is quiet time, Clark. You got that right. That was a huge shot.
And so it's Boston with it. West outside. Pass to Chapman. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Celtics ball.
Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Aldridge, the pass to the product. They set the pick. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. From deep, no good. Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. Ooh, off wide.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke.
Stop settling for threes.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. Boston trailing. Now the pass to Chapman. Shades defended by Gordon. West outside, beyond the arc, and he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding.
Check in for Brooklyn. Nets shooting 43% from the floor. Aldridge, the pass to the product. Here's the screen. Off the pick. Can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Aldridge is covering. That drops. And now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
What a shot over the bigger man. I'll tell you what, that could prove to be a massive play in this game.
You know, because of the defense and the pressure situation, Steve, that was a high degree of difficulty shot on that jumper.
The shot's good from the Prodigy.
A little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Aldridge is covering. Here's Claxton. No good with the triple.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Just over a minute and a half played here.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
There's the dish to West. Pass to Chapman. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Here's the Prodigy. Money!
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Here's Chapman. Nice D from the Prodigy.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
At 6. It's up a 3. The shot no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Here's Holt. Connects. And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Here's the Prodigy. For the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And another overtime is...
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. There's the pick. Off the screen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Holt. Back to West. Clock at 6. The pass to Chapman. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Here's Holt. Brooklyn with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Lock at 6. Buries it from three-point range. The Prodigy's got 46 points.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here's Claxton. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They're piling up the assists.
Here's the Prodigy, and he goes in for the top.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
To the wing on the left. Here's Chapman. And another basket for Boston.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
That sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game, and they finally got a reason to do so.
James outside. With some arc. Blocked. Passes it to Holt. Here's Claxton. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
They set the pick. Here's the Prodigy. Yes!
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Chapman. Here's the Prodigy. Shot misses. The Celtics making a switch here. Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Pass to Chapman. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Remains Boston ball.
Goes up to the stripe. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up. Again, we are tied up as time runs out. And we'll go to a third overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Extra time, just about to jump ball coming up.
It'll be a jump ball.
Brooklyn with the ball. Aldridge, the pass to the Prodigy. Fires from the wing. Takes the 3. Goes back up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Not much doubt about that over the back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback route.
Flanders. Aldridge is covering to take the lead. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gordon with a screen on West. Here's the prodigy. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Full free throws good from the prodigy. Celtics trail by 3. Flanders. Aldridge is covering. Here's Shays.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Celtics, Trent Shays.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Nets leading by 3. Here's the prodigy. They set the pick. Off the pick. Really shaking.
Boy, I like the setup there. LeBron with a nice pick.
And the free throw, no good. Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Great look, but off the mark.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, and at least as I look at it.
Here's the prodigy. 6 to shoot. Here's Gordon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The Celtics have not defended well at all against Gordon.
He's got 10 rebounds and 9 points.
Second, that misses. Celtics trail by 6. The pass to Chapman. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's West from the arc.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
Here's the prodigy. Rebound, Boston.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
He kicks it to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the prodigy. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Here we go. When we put a shot up, I want our bigs to look for a rebound, and I want everyone else busting their behinds to get back on defense.
So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. You know, Clark, they couldn't put them away in regulation, but after a superb performance in overtime.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Best game. I mean, Doris, that's kind of hard for me to answer given the amount of great games I've had this year. You feel me? It don't matter, though, because best is yet to come. I'm taking over the league the rest of the way. It's simple.
Woo! It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. That'll do it for now. desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. We've got the Boston Celtics facing Brooklyn. Taking a look at Brooklyn, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
And Kevin, their fans are going to welcome them home with style. They want to see this series come to an end tonight. And with the 3-1 series edge, I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Probably is a good word in this situation. They did what they needed to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for game 6. And this series could take on a whole new texture.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Here's Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by West. And here are the Nets. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Tell you what, the fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. It was a battle and really gritty win for that club.
And to tell you what, Steve, they saved their best for last that day. A lot of toughness on display in that overtime.
And the Celtics with possession here. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Flanders. Aldridge is covering. Just 4 to shoot. Shot is no good.
Pretty good defense there. That's a shot that he can make, but he really challenged him.
Here's the Prodigy. Excellent use of the screen that time. The Prodigy's got his second bucket of the night.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Shades. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
For Boston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. Aldridge with it. West picks him up. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the screen. Up off the screen. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Celtics trail by 4. Down low, here's Shays. It's rebounded by Aldridge. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's the Prodigy. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. 9 points for the Prodigy.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Prodigy's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. West outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. West has got his first points in this one.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
No good from the Prodigy. Celtics trail by 5. From 13, that one rolling around and rims out. From deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity. But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush. So careless pass.
Checking in for the Celtics. Green.
Puts up the baby hook. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
The deciding game of round 1 in the East. The Brooklyn Nets go on the road to battle the Boston Celtics this Wednesday.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Green. And the miss, not the best shot selection there.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every look out.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they got. These 3 pointers off the mark. Nets leading by 8. Here's the prodigy. He's got 14. Here's Sheridan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The prodigy in their last time out against the Celtics got down to business. He finished with 57 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Aldridge. Stolen. Pass to De La Rosa. Now the pass to West. Pass to Holt. 6 to shoot. Here's Sullinger, and he gets it to go.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
And what a tremendous game for the prodigy. 16 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Here's Flanders. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Assist from
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's the screen. Here are some of the league's monsters in the middle, the players with the most blocks in the regular season. Take a look at the prodigy, second in the NBA, a great defender.
You know, when you talk about having an impact on the team from a defensive standpoint, you've got to talk about this guy. I mean, he's broken up plays, he's disruptive, he denies in the paint, he denies shots, he challenges shots. I mean, he's a tremendous athlete, and because of that, he does a great job defensively.
The Nets making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Shays. It's rebounded by the prodigy. Nets leading by 6. From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Nets missing.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
And the shot is good.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Stripped it away.
minutes.
6 to shoot. Here's Flanders. Rebounded by the prodigy. The prodigy's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Watkins. Left side, Gordon. Aldridge left side. The pass to the prodigy. Lets it go from the wing, and it doesn't even draw iron.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Cato defended by Gordon. Soft touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's the prodigy. The long distance three is buried. And the Nets lead by 5.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Flanders. Aldridge is covering. They set the pick. Here's Flanders. Some solid defense from the prodigy.
Yeah, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Outside Aldridge. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Shays, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy bucket.
That's the way to make
Free throws and work.
And the first half is now in the books. Nets out in front.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say because I want to see.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. The prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
On the court for the Celtics. Celtics have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Nets with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Adams, the pass to the product. They double him with West to the left side wing. Outside Aldridge. He kicks it to LeBron. Pass to the prodigy. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Adams' shot is off.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The dish now to West. Shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Nets leading by 5. Here's the prodigy. He's got 22. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Celtics trail by 5. Flanders. Aldridge is covering. Here's Chapman. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's the prodigy. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And stolen by Aldridge. LeBron kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here in the second half.
And the call will go against the prodigy. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's West. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. West has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Gordon kicks to Aldridge. Puts up a 3. That's good. Aldridge has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
West up on top. There's the pick. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. West has got 4 this quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Off the screen. No luck.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this 3rd quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
Passes it to De La Rosa. The feed to West. The tray. And he gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead. For Brooklyn, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. No good from the prodigy.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Now the pass to De La Rosa. To the wing right side. West with the ball. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6 for the lead. Rebound by the prodigy. The prodigy's got his 5th rebound in this one. With the floater. Rebound Boston. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dishes to West. West right side. Pass to Chapman. Flanders. Aldridge is covering. And the call will go against the prodigy. That will be foul number 5 on him. Boston trailing.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
for the lead. Can't hit.
It's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Patrick West.
And we just finished. And welcome back to the NBA playoff to continue with this round one matchup. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. A prodigy in its center. LeBron James is out there with Adams, and it's Aldridge in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Holt. Aldridge is covering. Kicks it to West. Jacks up a three. Count that one. The Nets lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Holt.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Here's the prodigy. Oh!
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
West again. Passes it to Chapman. 5 on the clock. Good.
Well, he found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
Burnett shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, he paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. He got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
There's a screen. It's West with the drive. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good.
Great last-second decision to pull that shot back and make the feed instead.
The Nets with the lead. And there's the pass to the prodigy. Back to Aldridge. They get a hand on it. Pass to the prodigy. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Celtics trail by 3. Passes it to De La Rosa. West outside. Here's Holt. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 5 assists tonight.
Tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
Here's the prodigy.
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time. And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
Good try.
And I'll tell you, but guys, listen, I mean, in these types of games, when they start coming your way and you see those opportunities to send a message, you just simply do it, right?
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Pushing it up. Here's LeBron. Finish off the break.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
There's a screen. Here's Holt. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And I also like the penetration. When they're getting into the paint, they're getting a lot of easy hoops from those strong drives.
Gordon's checked in for the Nets. Here's the Prodigy off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Celtics making a switch here. Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Thank you, Doris. At the top of the key, Gordon.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Aaron Gordon. At the line for 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
There's the pick. Here's the Prodigy.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
And with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
From deep. Kept alive. Gordon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
I'm just so impressed with these guys. They make big plays when it counts. That's why it's going to be on to the next round for Brooklyn.
Steve, I agree. And, I think the attitude was very impressive. Clark, you talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for the Prodigy. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Shays. And again, unable to change momentum here. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Gordon with a screen on West. Here's the Prodigy. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So
that's the way to shoot the rock.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it...
Thank you, Kevin.